Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I hope everybody's doing well today and all things are good in your world. And if they're not, you know, if you're going through something or you're having some troubles, just remember some wise words from one of my favorite musical artists, Jelly Roll. He said, the windshield is bigger than the rear view mirror for a reason, and that is because what's in front of you is more important than what's behind you. And what's in front of me is this nice red oak log right here, another gift from Mother Nature. This was dead, standing in the woods. I brought it back here to the wood yard just the other day, but it's about a 9-footer. It's a little punky on the outside, but that's not going to hurt a thing. We're going to get some good wood out of this, and we're going to put this to good use. We are going to make... Let's see, we're going to cut some stickers out of this for drying lumber, and we may even just make a big skid that we can start stacking lumber on. So in other words, this is kind of a sacrificial log. We need stickers, and I need a place to stack some lumber. If you remember, just the other day, I took a load of walnut out to the kiln, and he's got some stuff that's going to be in there for a while, but probably end of March, 1st of April, we're going to put an entire load of lumber from here in the kiln. So I'd like to get it to start air drying, and I'm going to continue to saw some walnut, and like I said, I'll use this red oak right here to stack it on. Now if you're not familiar with red oak, it's a pretty wood. It's a hardwood, obviously, and it's heavy. Like this log right here, it's about 17 inches in diameter at the small end, probably 19 or 20 at the other end, and it's a 9-footer. So this log right here weighs right in probably close to 1,000 pounds. I'd say between 950 and 1,000 pounds. So we have had a really good run of nice weather, and I can't complain at all. However, the cold weather is returning, and supporting your health, especially during the cold weather, can be quite complex. Managing your stress and cognition, along with supporting your digestive health and immune system, are essential steps to supporting your overall health. However, many products that try to address these needs often fall short of the mark. AG1 lays the groundwork to age well by building a foundation for your mental and physical health. AG1 is a daily foundational nutrition supplement that supports whole body health. It covers your nutritional bases. Instead of addressing one area of the body, foundational nutrition supplements raise our baseline health through a science-driven formulation of micronutrients, phytonutrients, and essential symbiotics. AG1 supports the brain, the gut, and the immune system. Melissa and I have been using AG1 now for a couple of years, and we absolutely love it, and it makes me feel great. 3 things that I was looking for when I found AG1 was something to help with my immune defense because I don't like getting sick. The other thing is I like to stay focused and have plenty of energy throughout the day. The last thing is just stress and mood balance, especially after the holiday season. Getting back into that routine, it just makes you feel good, and AG1 has me covered on all 3. Another great thing about AG1, it is an effortless daily habit. When setting intentions, consistency is key. AG1 is an essential part of your routine because it is a daily habit. So it also helps create consistency in your day. 1 scoop or travel pack of AG1, 8 ounces of water every day. That's it. Go to drinkag1.com/outdoorswiththemorgans or scan the QR code to get your free welcome kit that includes a canister, shaker, a year's supply of vitamin D3, K2, and 5 extra travel packs of AG1. Thanks to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. So before we fire up the sawmill, I wanted to answer a couple questions and go over a couple things. But we have had a very productive week around here. The weather's been just perfect. It appears that it's going to go the other direction starting tomorrow, but like I said, we had a good week. We've been producing a lot of firewood. I have been running both the REX600X and the Wolfe Ridge. Now, a lot of people have been asking me which is faster. Well, I got your answer. So this morning, for example, Levi and I, we ran the Wolfe Ridge, 2 people, and it was kind of a mixed load, meaning from 4-inch up to 20-inch. I was kind of taking my time. I was sizing the wood the way we like it. You know, we weren't in a big hurry, but we split a half a cord in about 25 minutes. Now, you know, if you had everything like that 8 to 10 inch size stuff, you could probably do it in 10 or 15 minutes. But I think this morning was kind of a good representation because it was a good average. All right, so 25 minutes, half a cord, no problem at all without getting in a big hurry. Now the Rex, I can split a half a cord by myself in about 20 minutes, less time, and one person compared to two. The Rex is definitely faster, however it should be, because it costs basically about 3 times as much as the Pro 28C with the conveyor. You know what I'm saying? So the Rex is definitely faster, but it costs more. And what I try to convey to people is there's not one machine for everyone. Everybody has different needs. You know, if you've got one guy working for you or a family member, I mean, you can crank out some firewood with the Wolfe Ridge. You can do it by yourself as well, but the machine's so fast, it's best used with another person. That's my opinion. But if you're a one-man band, you get into some, and you know, you have a skid loader or a tractor to load the hopper on the Rex, it's pretty hard to beat. It really is. So that's the deal on that. 2 people with the Wolfe Ridge can produce just about the same amount of wood as one person with the Rex, if that makes sense. And by the way, if you saw that video the other day, Neil Messick was out here, and they are now a dealer for Wolfe Ridge out in eastern PA. I didn't know that till just the other day, so that's good news. So any of you guys out that direction can get your Wolfe Ridge stuff right from Neil. But anyway, I'm going to fire up the sawmill here. We're going to make some stickers and see how it goes. So this log has quite a bit of taper to it, and I'm centering it up, which means I need to bring the small end up. I need to come up about another ½ inch. Like so. Yeah, from here you can see that taper. Like I said, this log's only 17, 18 inches at that end. This end over here, 21, 22 inches on this end. You can see how much higher I have that end off the mill, and this end here sitting right on it. We're clamper in place, we're ready to go. So this wood, I wouldn't even call it very nice. I would call it perfect, actually. Perfect red oak right here. Probably a little nice to be using for stickers, but I don't have to worry about them breaking. What happens sometimes when I saw, you know, stuff with a bunch of knots in it, they'll break right where the knots are because the stickers are only 1 inch by 1 inch. No worry with this. This will be good stuff. All right, this is some really nice red oak right here. These are about 11 inches wide. I'm not going to saw all this down to stickers. I'll leave probably some 6-inch wide boards. So in other words, I'll be taking 5 off of each one of these. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. This right here will be the runners on the bottom of a big platform. That I will save. That's some nice 4/4 stuff right there. I don't need that. And I'll end up with 7 pieces like 6 inches wide and a whole bunch of stickers. So I got, what did I get? 35 stickers. Those are 1 inch by 1 inch. Perfect. Now these will be cut to length. I'll take these up to the building probably this evening, cut them on the miter saw down to 4 feet long. So out of these 35, I'll get 70 stickers, and then I'll have a nice little short piece on the end, probably 12 inches long. You can use for firewood or whatever. Also have 7 pieces, about 5.5 inches wide, 7, 8, 9, and the 3 runners for the bottom. Perfect. All right, next up, I'm going to split some more firewood. As you can see, Levi's been busy filling them up. This wood has been coming out of the wood bunker. He was starting to gain on it here in the wood bunker, but like I said, we're adding to it this morning with the Wolfe ridge. This does make it nice to work out of. Keeps everything out of the dirt and the mud. You know, I'm not a fan of mud. But anyway, I got a little over half cord here in the hopper on the Rex. We're gonna knock this out right now, then we'll talk a little bit more comparing the Rex compared to the Wolfe Ridge. Alrighty. Levi actually started stacking in the woodshed there, but it won't take long to fill this up. Alright, so when I was splitting wood there, I was trying to think if there was anything I was missing comparing the Wolfe Ridge to the Rex. And I think I pretty much covered it. You know, they're both very good machines. The Rex, it produces more faster. However, it's about 3 times as much money. The Wolfe Ridge, in my opinion, is better suited to have 2 people operating it. And even at that, you're not getting up to its full potential, but you're getting pretty close. Whereas the Rex, besides loading the hopper, you really don't need another person. You know what I mean? And you can do that with a machine. So like I said, if you've got a skid loader or a tractor and you're a one-man operation that needs to produce a lot of wood, Rex, pretty nice machine. However, it costs about 3 times as much as the Wolfe Ridge with this 32-foot conveyor. So I hope that helps. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, do a couple hundred cords a year. You can't justify, you know, spending 150, 160,000 on a full-blown processor. And even with that, you still need a log splitter. You know what I mean? Because you get some 30-inch pieces or some real gnarly, naughty stuff that's all crooked. Probably not the best for a processor. So I don't know. My whole thing is this: I really don't care what anybody else buys or what they don't buy. I don't care what anybody else does. I really don't. I got nothing in it. But with this channel, one of the things that I like to do is just show people what's out there. And either of these machines, the Wolfe Ridge or the Rex, they produce a lot of firewood. They really do. And if you're like me, I'm 57 years old, and there's a lot of guys older. None of us are getting any younger, put it that way. And once you start getting into equipment like this, it just makes it so much easier to produce a lot of firewood compared to the way we used to do it. Now, if you're doing 5 or 6 or 10 cords a year even, you don't need any of this stuff. But if you want to produce a bunch of firewood, there's stuff out there to make life a whole lot easier. But anyway, I think that's about it for today's video. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.